Gringo.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Pigeon Pooners. Um, today's
I hope you have in the pigeons that we
episode
released.
is in ties with stupid things we did as a child. And with me, as usual, are my two lovely co-hosts, Mischief and Kidney. Say hello to everyone at home.
Hey!
Kidney, what the fuck was that noise?
He called me lovely.
Oh, I would call you the other thing, but that thing is frowned upon by YouTube. So okay,
Now I'm concerned.
small talk.
It's one.
How are you guys' dogs? Pets, cats, anything.
Dogs.
How are
Dogs.
you guys?
That's what I have. Dogs.
I said cats,
After the fact.
because cats are
Yeah.
mildly less important than dogs.
I mean,
Well,
not Mischief's eyes, because she's a cat person, so.
Zoe's fine. Thank you for asking. She's probably
No
at doggy
problem.
daycare right now.
Doggy
Yeah.
daycare. That's a thing.
Mischief's mildly unimportant cats are fine, yeah.
Yeah, Zoe is my aunt's dog, so if you asked about my dog, so I told you about my aunt's dog.
My
There you
dog
go.
is currently being a retard and licking my bedpost. I literally turned around to
Okay.
him.
Hang on, Hunter. That is super. See if his tongue gets stuck.
No. Although I do have a lot of sticky resin from the fucking lights that I have hanging on the bed, so if he licks that, he probably might die. So
Mine
Gunner,
is
stop being retarded.
licking his paws, licking his
Fuck,
tail,
I'm gonna get
licking
a
his
violation
paws,
for that one.
ass.
He's getting ready to have the night.
I said
Yeah.
the no word, Thomas. I said the no R word. YouTube's gonna
What?
have my head for that.
You said it multiple times, yeah, retarded. Yeah.
Retarded. That's frowned upon in today's society.
Do you
Don't
are
know
have
that?
retard?
Do I am retard? Yes.
I wanted to state for the record that I am in the community of which who can say that slur. So thank you. Have a nice day.
3.
You also missed a big opportunity last night.
What did I miss?
No, not you.
Nah. No.
Oh. Anyway,
She encountered Sleepy Tommy and
motherfucker, I missed it.
Half baked out of his fucking mind, Tommy.
It was like those times that I hit the virtual bong. It was actually like real. It was like I was stoned and drunk as hell.
Wait, why can I imagine you just hey man, you got a quarter I could borrow. Hey man.
Mischief, you can give him a few examples if you
God.
want. I don't remember specifically.
Of course you don't fucking remember.
I remember most of what I did, but not the specifics of what I did.
Fucking
Right.
Or what I said.
I told him so many times to go to sleep, and he was like, fine, and then he would stay up talking.
But you yell at me to go to sleep.
I think there was one point where like I was on my bed laying on my stomach right next to Chewie, and I just started giggling
for no fucking reason.
just constantly. I was like,
Anyway, I hurt
for
my
like 10 minutes.
I hurt my bank's feelings intentionally by buying $100 fucking puppet of Goofy, and it's not even actual Goofy. It's 1963 Goofy.
Yeah,
that's unfortunate.
And the bank yelled at me. They gave me a not so nice call, and they told me, "What the fuck did you do that for?"
What the fuck did you do that for?
They thought I committed a fraud.
That can only mean that like you're running low on cash.
Oh, I was at $93 at the end of that day.
Fucking God.
Hey, I made $400. Nice. Sweet. Fan fucking tastic.
Alright. Anyway.
So yeah, that's why the
Dumb
bank
child
kind of
stories,
hated
you
me.
know?
So,
Dumb
he's
child.
currently looking at my shit. Gunner's still being Gunner. Diesel's getting old,
Dumb
obviously.
child stories, you know?
Yeah. Anyway, small talk
Man, let's talk
over.
about our pets some more.
Thomas, would you like to go first? Or Mischief, would
Yes,
you
he
like
would.
to go first?
He would definitely love to go first.
Ladies
What?
first.
No, not
What?
ladies first. No,
What?
no,
Oh
not
fuck.
me.
Ladies
Uh,
first, Thomas.
yeah, so go ahead and go first.
Ooh, well, you see, I would, but I thought of the topic. I don't really have any good stories.
Fucking, swim goggles?
Oh yeah. So I'm sure none of you have fucking actively tried drowning yourself as a child, right?
Of course not.
So when I was little, I took the half mask with the nose enclosed piece thing on the fucking goggles. Went under the
Have a
water,
story.
removed the goggles, filled the goggles with the water, and put it back on my face, and tried to breathe through my mouth. Because I'm like, look, mom, I'm a fish. Well, actively drowning myself because I didn't fucking use my mouth to breathe at all.
They're like, kind of act like a fish doing the blub blub.
Oh no, my fucking boss slapped me and told me to take the goggles off, and that's why I couldn't use goggles for
I'm
3 years.
sure I'm pretty sure you were causing your lungs to collapse.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why I have breathing issues because I actively tried killing myself with goggles. What do you want, you sickos? I'm recording right now.
You could have muted yourself.
No,
Uh,
Yeah,
no, this is the content we love. Anyway, that's my one childhood story that I can remember vividly because I have fucking tried dying a bunch of
I
times with
say what
goggles.
you should probably do is while Mischief and I are talking, mute yourself and go ask your mom what stories that she has of you as a dumb child, because
Oh,
mothers
my
remember
mom's at work
everything.
right now, by the way, so I can't
Never
really
mind.
fucking do that. But the one story that she constantly tells me is how me and Brooklyn, we would actively throw ourselves off
Huh?
maybe a 10-foot porch. Yeah,
Oh,
we would throw ourselves 10 feet from a porch. Oh,
that,
ah! No! What the hell did you do? Why is your hair straight? It's blonde. God,
Hunter,
I don't care.
what the
Hunter,
fuck?
Hunter. Those are the moments that you mute yourself on.
I don't care. I'm not making money, so why should I give a fuck?
They could still ban you.
They could,
Yeah. YouTube.
and if you
I
do,
know you're a mega
and if you do
conglomerate.
people
YouTube, please
watching this
don't
shit,
ban
then
me.
that's not kind of content.
This is the only thing that I really have going for me in terms of like fun. So please, YouTube, don't ban me. I will send you money in the mail if you don't ban me.
He will send you a lovely gift basket full of condoms.
And
No,
it definitely won't explode.
no, full of baby hands.
Oh
What?
god. Oh god.
Hunter, if you want people to keep watching us, you got fucking. This ain't the content, man.
No, when the bunch of sickos that watch my shit, this is the stuff they'd like.
What do you mean keep watching us? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, what do you mean keep
I
watching
don't
us?
know.
My job is to
I asked
actively
my mom
deter
what kind of stupid
people from
shit.
watching my content.
I
Man, you asked your mom to
what
watch
kinds of
us?
no. I
Yeah.
asked my mom what kind of stupid shit I've done as a child. I just got an audio message. So give me a second while I listen to that.
While he's listening, I can tell you something stupid I did as a kid.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to say I was either 8 or 9, and
All
this
right.
I get reminded of this all the time. But when I was little, I was at a barbecue with at my cousin's house, and he lives like down the way. He lives in like a kind of he used to live in a kind of shitty place. Um, and it was late at night. Everyone was drinking. My sister, who was 16 at the time, was there and drinking. And I was not drinking, but I was with my little cousin, and we were playing in front of the fire. We had a rock and a board that we were pretending was a surfboard for no reason. Like, we were just fucking around. And our parents told us we should not do that, because fire. And we kept doing it and doing it and doing it. And my cousin was fine. However, my dumbass fell backwards into the fire with my hand laying on embers for good, I want to say half a minute. And I burned my hand really bad, and I was wearing a really dumb, puffy, like plastic coat. I don't know if you know what those are, Hunter. Like the stupid puffed
Yeah,
up winter coats.
they're meant for like extreme winter weather.
Yeah, and it was not winter. It
Oh
was
my
not
god.
winter. But I
Yeah,
was wearing one of those stupid fucking
I just
things.
I just sent the thing to the group chat, and if you watch it, when it loads in, there's a part in it goes play with fire. It is cool. That is you.
Yeah, but I fell back into the fire and burned my hand all to hell. And
Can I picture you, little you, fucking stumbling backwards over like air, falling into the fire, getting up and doing the cartoon fucking hysterical, like running around in a circle while screaming because you're on fire.
nah, because I stayed on the embers. Like, it wasn't even registering to me that I was in pain. Like, I was just stayed with my hand on the
You,
fire.
oh my
I
god.
apparently screamed, which I don't remember. But Amy tells me she was in the bathroom at the time and she heard screaming. So
Now I'm
she came
picturing
down.
you fucking just sitting there with your hand just on fire. Oh, this is normal.
No, it legit just wasn't registering to me that I was feeling pain. Like, I thought,
Huh,
this is weird.
That
this is
sounds weird, man.
And
boring.
it
Real weird.
didn't register to me that maybe I should pull my hand away until the adults came and, like, picked me up. And my mom tried to get me to go to the hospital with Amy, and Amy was like, "So you want to drive to the hospital drunk with a 16-year-old who's drunk
With a
and a
13-year-old.
kid and a fucking 9-year-old who, like, hand is severely burned with a fucking plastic jacket stuck to her arm. That's what you want to do." So yeah, I didn't wind up going to the hospital.
In other news, Alexa may soon be able to mimic the voice of dead relatives.
Oh,
Aloe
that
Vera Joe will take care of that.
yeah, no, she just took me home and put ice on me.
Slap aloe vera gel on it. Hey, that's
And you can't tell, my hand is not scarred at all.
Bro, fucking sounds like a high school nurse or something like that. It's like, I
oh
have
my god.
multiple broken bones. Here's some ice.
Here's some
I go
ice.
back to Clint. No, with our Thomas knows this firsthand. With our school nurse, it was, oh, I have a broken arm. Oh, just go back to class. You'll be fine.
I would not know, honestly. I haven't really been to the nurse that much.
Well, okay,
I went
so our
there
nurse,
once
she's a
I
complete
was, I think,
fucking
called there.
asshole, and yet somehow she's a registered nurse.
Oh yeah,
And she'd
my
go,
elementary
oh,
school nurse was
you'd
an
go,
asshole.
oh, I fell down and I fucking scraped all the fucking skin off my arm. She'd hand you like this teeny plastic cup of water. Or no, it wasn't cup. It was a
I
tiny
know the ones you
cup of
mean.
water and a bag of ice while your hand is literally just fucking spewing blood everywhere. You'll be fine. Go back to class. Yes. You'll be fine. Go back to class.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna go leave a puddle of
I'm
blood
gonna leave a
in my
blood
class. You know,
puddle, and
In
then
the
I'm a fool.
hallway.
and then those
I'm a fool.
ones are the
My
same ones
classmate.
that
I'm
would
making
go,
around.
don't come back if you're bleeding, or don't get blood on my floor. Well, maybe your short, maybe your floor
Apparently,
shouldn't have been putting my blood. Maybe your floor shouldn't have been there,
Good save.
bro. You could even
oh,
they. She would even tell you that, and she'd be like, "Don't come back unless you have a doctor's note."
What
I
the fuck? What?
She
uh
What?
told me that once. Don't
That is
come
so dumb.
back if unless you have a doctor's note. Because I was fucking. Oh, I was feeling awful that day, and I fucking puked everywhere one time, and she told me,
Oh
"Oh,
god, everywhere?
don't come back unless your parents or your school advisor or whatever has a doctor's note."
Damn.
And I was like, "Fine, fuck you too, bitch."
I have a I have a quick story now
Oh
I'll have
yeah,
another one when
that
he's done.
neither of you actually know about.
Ooh,
you
I'm
did drugs
intrigued.
as a child.
This is the kind of story that I repress and I shove deep down to the point where I completely forget about it.
Uh,
So as a little baby boy, I'm running to my mother, screaming bloody murder, trying to tell her that I have two, two balls on my pee
what?
because I didn't know what they were as a child, and
Mom, I
apparently I
have
just
penis
pop them, please.
cancer.
Wait, hold on, wait, what? What?
I am not kidding. As a child, I apparently ran to my mom screaming bloody murder, telling her I have balls on my pee pee. Can you please pop them?
What?
I thought they weren't supposed to be there, apparently.
Oh my god.
How were you old enough to know what a pee-pee was, but not old enough to know that you had balls?
Oh, I don't know.
I get the image of fucking baby Thomas in my head. Mom.
Dude, it's like Hunter here has stories of nearly drowning himself. You know, physical pain. Mischief here has stories about how she almost burned her entire hand to a crisp. Physical pain. Me, I was mentally ill. Well, so
I
my
played with fire. It wasn't cool, Thomas. I squeezed my balls like a strawberry.
I tried spitting my nuts out as a kid.
I have I have physical damage to myself. Thomas just being a fucking retard.
Me just killing my brain cells is starting at the age of like 3 or something.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
how old? Tell me.
No wonder why you only have one fucking brain cell.
And apparently,
Fuck. You sure you
this
didn't
one time,
fucking guzzle lead paint as a child?
oh my god, this story. So this is gonna be a story of the time as a baby I almost died.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Ooh. It was a type of, I think it was a pretty common virus in infants or something. I forget what I think it was, like rotavirus. I'm
Yep.
not sure, but there was something going on with like my stomach and stuff. And I was like, really gassy and shit like that. I'm a baby, so I don't fucking have any control over this. Uh, I realized I wasn't feeling well. I wasn't, like myself or anything as a child. So they brought me to doctors and stuff, and they said I was fine. I was fine. This one time, my father, he was changing me, and he realized that, like, my stomach was a little hard. So he tried, give a little bit of pressure onto it for me to get rid of all the gas and stuff. I shot like a fire hose all over him.
Ew.
I and it literally made him gag and shit. And I remind you again, this is something that could have killed me. this
Oh,
virus, and I think back to it, and I just laugh so fucking hard because I can just imagine a tiny baby spewing shit all over their mother
fucking Christ!
because
God,
it's
God said,
not
"This
not
one's not
uh,
fit to live. Kill him." Gives you that virus. You're just like, nah, fam. Nah, fam. I'm
but
a fucking
so the thing is
fire hose my dad with
uh
shit.
what makes it what makes me laugh so hard is I know what that would look like because my little cousin had a bit of an issue with shitting herself because this one time my uncle came down and visited from his state. He would visit in our house for a small bit. When he comes down, he usually stays here where I live now, but so he had to change my little cousin. I think not that long after she was born. Went to my mom's room, started changing her. All of a sudden, I'm in the living room and I'm hearing like screaming and gagging. And I rush in. There's shit on the floor. There's shit like 5 feet away from where the baby was.
Oh my fucking
There's
god.
shit. This was when my mom was with the one she was with after my dad died. My At the time my stepdad, he was like gagging and like fucking he had no idea what to do. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? I've never
Jesus
seen
Christ.
anything like it. So apparently just suddenly it was like just out of there.
Oh my
Sounds rough.
fucking Christ.
Weird family, dude. My other one, I think she is turning 5 or is turning 6. She, uh, when she was still in diapers and shit, we were hanging out at my grandmother's, which is now just my grandmother's house. Uh, so I was playing with her, I was watching her, and she was peeing, and my aunt gets those diapers where it has like a yellow line, but
Oh
if your kid
no.
pisses in it, it's blue. This didn't turn blue because her pee went up out of her diaper. She somehow pissed upwards.
She
I
fucking
was
defying Newton's laws of fucking gravity.
no, she was defying the laws of biology. Like I'm sitting there, I'm like
God damn it.
both amazed. I'm both I'm all amazed, shocked, disgusted, confused, and I'm like, what
Mom,
the
get in
hell?
here.
I was like, hey, Anthony, get the fuck in here! Your daughter's defying physics. Your daughter's defying the very laws of nature.
Mm.
That is the peak human performance right there. When you start to defy the laws of everything.
When you start like fucking making your own reality and just do whatever.
The SCP Foundation busts down your door and fucking contain her. Oh god. All you hear is flash bang out, you hear the fucking door kick in, a bunch of shotguns load.
And you just see fucking people, the guards from Area 51 bust in.
Anomaly has been contained. Oh my god.
I have a weird family, man.
God
I
damn.
have another weird story.
I
All
have
right, tell
one,
it.
but I don't know how good safe it is for YouTube, so I'm not gonna
Well,
tell it.
I mean, I literally just talked about shooting,
How
like
you nearly
shitting all
got
over my dad
murked
with
by
a
a
fire
fucking
hose.
disease
So,
and then shot your dad like a fire hose with shit.
oh yeah, about the story. My parents took me to another doctor, and he said that I had whatever that disease was, and like they took care of
Rectal
it. Like, prompt.
disease?
I have no idea. I think it was rotavirus. I'm gonna have to look it up while Mischief is telling her story real quick.
Go ahead, Misty.
So I remember I was in, I think, maybe 3rd or 4th grade in elementary school. And by the way, my nurse was a complete asshole too. But that's not what this is about. Um,
Please tell me her
a
name
lot
wasn't
of
like Karen or some shit.
it was actually,
Oh my
but
fucking god.
I'm not even joking with you. But the thing was, a lot of kids in my grade at that time were like, they were. I don't know if you've ever seen how like kids contort their tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
my
what?
entire class, my entire grade was obsessed with doing that at the time. Like, like making your tongue do weird shit, bending it, and all
God.
kinds of crap. Yeah. Now, I tried to do that during my science class.
Oh
And
boy.
I'm sitting there through the entire class, just like fucking around. Well, no, let me rephrase that. I'm just trying to like copy the movements they're doing with their tongues, and all of a sudden, I realize my tongue is sticking out of my mouth, and I can't put it back in. Like, it will not stay in my mouth.
You
So
just walk
I look up at
around
my
school and stuff like, hey, how
no,
you
no, no, no,
Oh
doing?
no.
boy.
No. We were in chairs. Like, this was during an entire class. So I look up at my teacher and I'm like, can I go to the nurse? And she's like, why? And I'm like, well, you see, I'm having this issue where I can't put my tongue back in my mouth.
Let me see it. Pulls it out, stretches it out like a fucking paracord.
She's
I
like,
know what the problem is.
The
she's
nurse
like, how did that
just
happen?
Smack
I'm
it into his
panicking.
fucking
Like, I
head.
don't fucking know. Like, I'm looking at her like, my tongue is out of my mouth.
go
I don't know.
go for the like she pulls it back like really far like a cartoon, just lets go and it goes back in your mouth. Like there
No,
you go,
but
all fixed.
no. But she sends me to the nurse,
Oh.
and I'm freaking out the entire way down there. And I get to the nurse, and she's like, "What happened?" And I'm like,
This.
my tongue won't go back in my mouth, and I have to explain this to her." She's like, "Well, what were you
You're like,
doing?" And I was like,
you
uh,
see, I won't go back in my mouth and I don't know what to
Oh
do.
my god, Thomas, when you said that, it reminded me of the one episode of Tom and Jerry where fucking Tom had to have his tongue pulled. So the guy pulled his tongue out. He fucking released it, shot back, and it just spun around his fucking mouth. It was fucking hilarious.
Oof.
but yeah, I go to the nurse, and she's like, "Well, how did this happen?" And I was like, "Well, you see, I don't know. I went from I was to I don't know immediately. I was like, I don't know, because I didn't want to tell her I was being stupid trying to fucking.
Well, I
I
mean,
was like, "Can you
That's
help?" And she's like, "I don't know.
funny.
I don't have medicine I can give you." She's like, "Do you take medicine?" And I'm like, "No." She's like, "Do you have any allergies?" And I'm like, "No." She's like, "Are you having an allergic reaction?" I'm like, "How the fuck would I know?"
are you
She's
Like,
asking
what
you
do
all
you?
allergic
that
reaction?
that
Are
you would
you
only be able to know by like fourth or fifth grade. It's like, do you have any allergic reactions? I don't know. Are you having an allergic reaction? I don't know. Well, do you think you can take? Are you on any medication? I don't know.
I don't
Can you
know.
take? I don't know.
But yeah, she wound up giving me some sort of like stupid thing she had on hand. I don't even remember what it was, but she had some like Advil or something. It just on
Advil?
her,
I,
and she gave me
I was
that.
acting like she pulls out like those like I think it was Mentos whatever where they had like the strips of mint.
But yeah,
I imagine she takes that out, just puts it on your tongue, and it's like, there you go, off to class.
no, she gave me like some Advil, which I could barely swallow because tongue's hanging out of my mouth. And then
Yeah.
she was like, "Here, drink some water," and I was like, "Okay, drink," and then half of it pours on the floor. And she's like, "Go back to
What
class."
do you think will happen with all of this going on with your tongue hanging out of your mouth? Try to drink some water. Okay.
You just hear the fucking water go right out the side of your
Try
fucking
this.
mouth.
Okay.
She's
Drink
like,
some
"Head
water.
back to class." So I head back to class, and my tongue is sticking out, so I'm just covering my mouth like for the entire rest of the class. And then later on, which not like in the day, like later on in life, I found out I had a stroke in
You
school.
had a stroke at school. are doing stupid shit.
Yeah, well, no, I don't know if it was related. Might have just been coincidental timing. But I
God
had a
damn
You're
it.
just like
stroke.
suddenly had a stroke and no one knew what was going on, not even the nurse.
No. Well, my nurse was really shitty.
Ah,
Which
yes, you're having
be-
a stroke. Here's some
I
fucking Advil. Go back
before
to class.
before anyone else does something, I just want to explain to you how shitty this nurse is. You know those fucking scooters that you have in gym class?
Yeah,
Did you guys have those?
the
Okay.
ones where you're supposed to put your
that
hand
you let
inside the handle, but we've all put it outside the handle, so if we end up hitting something, we end up fucking breaking all of our fingers.
Yeah,
you
but when
mean
I
those
yeah.
scooters that you sit on and stuff like, right?
Yeah, but I couldn't sit on them. I don't know why. I couldn't sit on them, so I would kneel on them and pull myself forward. But my
I
wrists
was
would
always
get caught under the scooters.
Ah!
So from that, I would get bruises on my wrists. So the nurse saw that one day when I was in her office, and she was like, "Are you being abused?" And I was like, "No." Like she grabbed my wrist and put her thumbs where my bruises were. She's like, "Is someone hurting you at home? Like, has your?" She asked about my mom. She was like, "Has your mother ever grabbed you like this?" And I was like, "Yeah, but not that hard. Like, no." Like,
No,
so
it was
after
I'm here
that,
for the scooter, you dumb cow. Let me get my
I
hands
wasn't
on
even
it.
there for the scooter. It was unrelated. But she
Oh,
called Child Protective Services on me for that because she
that's
thought my
crazy.
parents were abusing me.
But it was from the scooter.
Yeah, you're
dude.
right.
Like, one of the schools I went to was crazy with that. Like, if they saw anything, you no matter what you said about your living conditions, if they thought that something was going on, they would call Child Protective Services.
Mhm.
God, I remember CPS. There was our school, my school, called CPS so much that the CPS had a separate office, like an office room inside of the school, just for that reason.
That is so dumb.
Yeah, it's fuck like, all these schools being like, like get the fuck out of our lives.
Uh huh.
Stop! I did this shit to myself. You want to see? Goes back down to the gym, picks up a cart, fucking proceeds to roll over your hand again.
I
Yeah.
will say, as a child, I would always be like so ready. I was like, I loved those scooters. But now when I look back at them, those are the most idiotic, dangerous things to give to a fucking kid to
Yeah.
use for a bit.
Yeah.
Because I haven't like crushed my wrist or anything from it. I've always crushed my fingers from it, always over and over again. But as a child, you don't really register that pain because it's like, you're a kid. You do all this other shit and you barely get hurt.
Oh my god! But fucking Christ!
Yep. So, anyone else got a story?
What's up?
Uh, this isn't really like a. This is more of a dumb moment than being dumb, like doing stupid shit. My mom and I, like, my father had like a friend or whatever over. I think it was actually my cousin from across the street in the like one of the worst trailer parks that you could ever live in New York. Hunter, you know the one. Uh, and like it was late. We didn't have anything. There was no dinner, so we all decided let's go have pizza. So my mom and I, fucking dark out. We're going. We got pizza. We're coming back in front of this trailer park. You know those like there's the like flashing lights, flashing yellow, flashing red.
Yeah.
So we get close to that, and I'm like, it's late, so like and it's dark. I'm in a daze because for some reason, the times my body wants to sleep when I'm in a car is in the passenger seat, never the back, never anywhere else, just the passenger seat. So I'm like nodding off, and I'm just staring at this light, just seeing it flash yellow, flash red. My mom's like, she looks over, she sees me doing that, and she's like, "So Tommy, how long do you think until that light turns green?"
What
What?
happened?
It literally took me a few seconds to process what she said, and I'm just staring at it. And I'm like, "Wait, what? It doesn't turn green?"
Oh my god!
Okay,
That
okay.
is amazing.
I have another quick story of my mom being an asshole when driving. I
Uh,
need you to let me know if your parents ever did this. She sees me, passing, like slowly passing out in the passenger seat, or she sees someone else. No one's on the road, so she quickly
mm,
slams the brake,
yep,
You
screams
fucking
at the top of her lungs, and I'm like,
yep.
"What?" And she starts laughing hysterically. I'm like,
Oh,
"What the hell,
my stepdad did that once, and I called him a fucking cunt.
dude?" Fucking,
He
I
looks at
I
me,
was
starts
always
laughing, and I go, "You're a
because of
fucking
that.
cunt."
Like, I was always on edge because of that, but I could never fucking overpower the urge to fall asleep in the passenger seat. So it happened way more times than I would like.
Yo, I speaking of stupid things parents do while in cars with children. My dad is the most horrific driver ever because not only would he slam on the brakes, he would move forward, put the brakes on, move forward, put the brakes on, move forward, put the brakes
Oh
on.
my god,
Jesus
He
that
fucking
would
Christ.
drive on the highway with no hands, making me freak the fuck out. And despite me having been in 3 car accidents, he still does that to this day.
Damn, if you got PTSD from fucking car accidents and that shit happened,
No, because 2
God.
of them were mild car accidents, but
Well,
one of
yeah.
them was when I was really little. And we were in my mom's Jeep, and my mom couldn't see over the van in front of her to the car that was in front. So she wound up, I don't really remember the specifics of what led up to the crash, but when we crashed, I had a pillow in between the seatbelt and me. And when we crashed, I had such a big bruise from the seatbelt on my entire chest.
Ow.
Like, it hurt so bad. I got the wind knocked out of me. I was crying in pain. Like, I was fine
jeez.
otherwise. It was just a really big bruise. Like, I didn't have anything broken or anything. But it was so shocking and scary. And we kept that Jeep, and the Jeep was fucking total. Like, it fucked up the engine, the radiator, all that shit.
Jesus
Mechanic,
Christ.
I know
Fucked
what's
it up.
wrong with it. Puts a couple of parts on it, turns it over, starts up, drives away while you hear the fucking rims screeching off of the ground.
No, it
You
was
see
so.
flying behind
It
the
was
car.
fucked up. And I got a teddy bear from the tow truck guy.
Golly, man.
I
You.
remember that just because I remember having that teddy bear for
I
so many
Dang,
years.
my mother's probably dead, but thank you.
No, my mom was alive during that. She came with me when the tow truck happened.
But so I haven't really been in like car accidents or major car
I've been
accidents.
in
I've
Oh,
came
good. I
close.
don't recommend it.
I've been in one, and
Yeah,
yeah,
you know,
I agree with Mischief. It was
but
when I was really little. A Jew fucking hit the side of our car door,
of
and I was on
course,
the
of
side the
course, it
Jew
was
hit.
them.
Man, and I
Of
gotta say
fucking.
that shit fucking hurts. I do not recommend.
I
Although,
Nah.
want to
but
be
do again.
clear. I want to be clear. I don't like like just fucking despise Jews for being Jews or anything. I hate the ones that can't drive, can't park, can't do,
I don't despise them either. I just hate the shit they do. I mean, Christ,
yeah,
it gets
that's the thing.
annoying.
Like,
I
I don't
don't
want to
hate anyone.
do
If you
for
live in New
them.
York,
It's
it's a lot
do
worse than it seems.
I just hate people who can't drive in general. Race does
Well,
not matter, or religion, or whatever. I
no. The
just,
thing is, like, obviously, I hate like when people can't drive, but Jews, literally every single Jew does not know how to fucking
I've
drive.
only
I've seen
met
it.
a handful of Jews that know how to drive. But that's about it.
Dude. I have had where I live right now. There's not many that come around, but like there is, and when they do, they're here
Yeah, because
because
they
of how they
fucking hit
drive,
everything.
and also the type of vehicles they drive. It seems like they usually drive the same kind, but like
It's all
that's
Dodge
fine.
Caravans.
Uh, but like so, I'm sitting there and I'm waiting in the parking lot at Dollar General. I had finished my shopping. Like I said, this happened not that long ago. This happened, I believe, right before my grandparents left for to see my uncle.
Ah,
So
it
like
sucks.
a few
GM
weeks ago.
stocks is down 2%.
But so I'm just I'm sitting there. I had beef jerky. I'm eating my beef jerky, drinking my tea, and I see this Jewish lady. She comes in. She goes all the way to the edge, to the end of the parking lot. Then she backs up all the way. Goes right in front of this person that's pulling in. Does not stop or anything. Doesn't let them go. She keeps going. Then she stops. The person goes out, and when she moves forward, almost hits the guy. Then goes out. I'm like, "Would you make a fucking wrong turn? Like a fucking wrong turn? You had to do all of that extra shit."
Well, they are
Then,
extra.
uh, huh.
Hmm.
Then we're at Hannaford's or Walmart. No, we're at Walmart. Yeah, all of us went to Walmart. Even my grandfather. He and I are waiting because my mom happened to be in the area. Yeah, so she stopped. We're waiting for her to stop by, just have a quick chat. As we're waiting, we see a Jewish guy. He drives in and he tries to park in a spot. He backs up, into the whole fucking middle of that lane
Idiot.
just to move forward again to try to get it right. And he's still halfway over the line diagonally. And I'm like, dude, you almost fucking hit two people walking by and a car driving by to get it worse the second time. And there was one time, this was actually years ago. We had just left Walmart, uh, and Jewish person in front of us threw fucking loads of paper out of their window.
Dumbass.
We are very lucky that none of it hit our windshield, but just fucking a whole stack of paper out of the fucking window in the highway. Like that's the most dangerous shit you could ever fucking do.
Of course.
So, like I said, I don't hate Jews. I just hate what they fucking do.
Mm.
I don't have a resentment towards anybody. It's just when you do stupid shit and nearly kill me because of said stupid shit.
I will hate you specifically.
Yes.
For me, that specific person happens to be quite a few people.
Even me?
No.
You can never hate me. You know why?
Hmm.
Because you always come crawling back to me in the end.
I do not.
You have before. I think, probably,
Wow.
maybe.
If you're talking about fucking fourth or fifth grade, then probably yeah, because we got into a small fight and we're
Oh my
it was
god!
over. Nuts.
You remember that?
Probably,
What
I
the
don't
fuck
know.
was it
We probably
about?
had a we probably had a bunch of small fights
No,
for
it wasn't.
guys.
It's probably something stupid like who could run faster or some shit.
So you see, there's that. You guys know the common question: how come women live longer than men?
It's because we men do stupid shit.
Exactly.
Like
Like
actively try to drown ourselves with goggles. No, not everyone does that. I
I
fucking did it.
it had just started snowing where I was at the time, and it was a pretty thick layer, honestly, maybe 2 inches powder snow. And me at the time, our back porch didn't have stairs, and so I was like, "Ooh, I know what to do." I climbed onto it because I wasn't just gonna track snow through the house. So I climbed onto the porch and I jumped, landed straight onto my ass on the fucking ground through the snow, and I was like, "Oh,
Oh
let's
no.
do it again." And
That
I
thing of
fucking climbed up and I
oh
did it
no. Oh fucking anyway.
again.
Any last stories
I've some
before
more.
we make closing remarks?
I've been with my grandfather more than
What
anything in my
happened?
childhood. Pretty sure he would have more stories about me doing dumb shit as a kid.
Oh,
But
okay.
Yeah.
No problem, Mischief. I can hold on.
But I have chipped my ankle bone once
And then you chipped it
because of
again trying to
reasons.
show me how you fucking did it? Or rolled it,
No,
rather?
no, that wasn't. That was spraining my ankle.
Oh. You want to tell that one, Kidney?
Spraining
You want
your,
to tell that one?
spraining your ankle is just like it involves only the muscles. This one I chipped my ankle
How the fuck?
because I was in indoor track and field, so uh we I would have been outdoor or something. I was in cross country, and then that was over, so I had to do indoor track and field because winter. So what happened was we're doing practice inside. We're running around the school. There's this one part where in order to get down to like the math science technology room MST, uh to get to the art rooms, there's like this set of stairs. It's one to get down and then another to get down. You have to go down those. And at some point, I was like, all right, I have an idea. I jumped down 2 steps of the first set, and I jumped down the rest of the others because I was like, significantly less stairs than the first set. It's maybe 5 stairs. And there's railing. So obviously, I'm being careful. I go ahead and I have my arms on the railings and I fucking jump off. And I'm like, all right, that works. I keep going, I keep going. At some point, I decided to bump it up to 5 steps. And the first one, like I did with the second. So I land perfectly fine. And what happened was another step. And apparently, from the landing before, my ankle bone had chipped. And I didn't feel it at the time because, adrenaline and shit like that. The second I took that step, I'm on the fucking ground crying and stuff like that. I'm trying to hop down the next 5 stairs. I'm trying to hop my way over because like I thought it was just a bit of ankle pain, so I'm just trying to keep it through. Two of my teammates found me. They were in much higher, so they found me. I'm like bawling my eyes out in fucking absolute agony, trying to hop my way. So they helped me up. I believe they tried. One of them tried tried like carrying me. I was like, no, 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 just help me. So that they bring me next to the stairs that had up right in the gym. This wasn't when I was in your school here, by the way. So uh, I was like, here, let me go. There's a railing. I'm gonna try to hop up. So I have the railing very tightly, and I'm hopping up the stairs on my left foot, which is not. And so I am up, and they're behind me, like cheering me on. Like they're like, go, yeah, go, Thomas, you got this. Come on. So I hop up, and now I'm at the middle. Time to go up the next set of stairs. So I do it with that one, and now they're like, do you want to? I was like, no, 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 no. I'll hop the rest of the way because
Do you
our
want
coach
a
is right
wheelchair?
very hallway.
Nah, I'm good, bro.
So I'm hopping down, and I go over. I was like, I'm gonna take the rest of the day off. So I hop over to the main lobby, which was right there. Um, then I call my father. He comes and he fucking picks me up
Oh, it's
idol style.
creepy.
And so he decides, because he sees I'm in a lot of pain. I'm crying. I'm very sad because I'm in a lot of pain. So he
Well,
makes a he makes
yeah.
a little wisecrack to lighten the mood. And because he's holding me dog style, he's like, I don't think this means I'm marrying your ass. I was like, you don't have to hold me like this.
What did he do? He fucking picked you up as if you were a bride.
Yeah, bridal style, like fucking horizontally basically. And like because of that, he was like, now don't think this means I'm marrying your ass. So I was like, you don't have to hold me like this. And so I got an X-ray and everything. Said I chipped my ankle bone. I'm still trying to walk around the house at some point, and because if you're inside a trailer and very thin hallways, you can't really have crutches. So I'm hopping my way into my room, out of my room, going around. I'm trying to do shit outside, but while on crutches and shit. And I tried telling people that I would be in crutches for 4 to 6 weeks. And since the way I talk, I said it felt like 4 to 6 weeks. Everyone was like, 46 weeks. I was like, no, 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 no.
4 to 6 weeks.
I'm not gonna be in crutches for 46 weeks. 4 to 6 weeks. I believe there was at least one person who was like 420. No, I'm not gonna be in here for years.
426. Wait. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna be here for years. Because there's only like 52 weeks, I believe, or something like that in a year. So it's like 426 weeks. That's a lot of weeks. That's a lot of years.
Oh,
So
hey,
yeah,
we've reached our mark that I want to end at. Anyone got any stories before I end it?
No, but I also gotta go pub sit, so
Okay, you gotta go sit Pumpy.
yeah,
you
I
gotta
gotta go
you
watch
gotta go
Zoe.
sit, you gotta go sit
Okay.
on a dog.
No, you know what? You shut up.
The pigeons have been released for next week. This episode has been rather fun. Any last remarks?
Just
Anybody?
botched this entire outro.
I don't fucking care.
If there are if you have any kid stories, we would love to hear them.
Yeah, post it on the Reddit that is not yet up. I'm kidding. There's not. There's not yet a
Put it in the
Reddit.
comments.
Put it in the
Don't listen.
comments. Like, smash, and subscribe.
Like,
And as
smash, and
always, happy hunting, and we'll see
hang
you
on,
next
hang
week.
hang on, please. For the love of God, don't smash. We don't want to smash. Unless you're talking about Smash Bros, then sure.
No, we definitely want to smash.
No.
Very conflicted feelings all around.
All right, podcast
Anyway,
out.
so the pigeons have been released for next week. Happy hunting, and as always, stay beautiful.